Topic is two-dimensional analytical geometry, lesson number 6, continuation. Recall the locus of a point and number 2, the locus of a path. Generally, the horizontal line is called the x-axis and the vertical line is called the vertical to the x-axis is called the y-axis. Sum number 8, Ex number 6.1. If O is origin, R is variable point on y square is equal to 4x, then find the equation of the locus of the midpoint of the line segment OR. Let P of x, y be any moving point or any point on the path. Let R be the variable point. That is, the point R is A, B. Let us take the point R is A, B. Midpoint of OR. O is origin and R is AB. Midpoint of OR is A plus 0 divided by 2, B plus 0 divided by 2. Using the formula x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. First point as moving point H, second as K. X coordinate as H, Y coordinate as K. Equate H is equal to A by 2. A is equal to cross multiplying we get 2H. K is equal to B by 2. Cross multiplying we have B is equal to 2K. The point AB lie on the parabola y square is equal to 4x. Y square is equal to 4x. Substitute x is equal to A is equal to H and y is equal to B is equal to K. In the above equation we have 2k whole square is equal to 4 into 2h. 2 power k whole 2k whole square is 2 power 2 into k square, that is 4k square. 4 2s are 8, 8 into h. So k square is equal to divide through by 4 on both sides, we have k square is equal to 2h. The locus of the point h, k is, substitute h is equal to x, k is equal to y. Therefore y square is equal to 2x. Question number 9. The coordinate of the moving point P are A by 2 of cosecant theta plus sin theta, B by 2 of cosecant theta minus sin theta, where theta is a variable of parameters, so that the equation of the locus of the point P is b square x square minus a square y square is equal to a square b square. Let P of h, y be a moving point, given h is equal to a by 2 of cosecant theta plus sin theta. Cross multiplying we have 2h divided by a is equal to cosecant theta plus sin theta. The same way k is equal to b by 2 cosecant theta minus sin theta. Cross multiplying we have 2k divided by b is equal to cosecant theta minus sin theta. Number this as 2. Now subtract 1 square minus 2 square gives 2h divided by a whole square minus 2k divided by b whole square is equal to cosecant theta plus sin theta whole square minus cosecant theta minus sin theta whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. A minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab model. Therefore, first cosecant theta plus sin theta whole square is cosecant square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 into cosecant theta sin theta. Cosecant theta means 1 by sin theta. Okay. Minus of cosecant square theta plus sin square theta minus 2 into cosecant theta sin theta. Distribute this negative sign of the three terms we have minus cosecant square theta minus sin square theta plus 2 cosecant theta into sin theta. Now cancelling cosecant square theta minus cosecant square theta sin square theta minus sin square theta. We have 2 2s are 4 cosecant theta sin theta. Cosecant theta means same already known result 1 divided by sin theta. So sin theta cancel, we get 4. Now 4h square divided by a square plus 4k square divided by b square is equal to 4. Divide 4 by 4 on both sides. We have h square divided by a square plus k square divided by b square is equal to 1. The locus of h, k is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Now take LCM. We have first term denominator a square, second term denominator b square. So the different kinds of denominators. Therefore taking LCM we have a square b square is LCM. Now cross multiplying we have b square x square minus y square a square whole divided by a square b square is equal to 1. Now cross multiply a square b square into 1. We have a square b square. Now the question number 10. If the point P of 2, minus 7 is a given point on the 2x square plus 9y square is equal to 18, then find the equation of the locus of the midpoint of the K be a moving point. The point P is given by 2, minus 7. Take Q is AB on 2x square plus 9y square is equal to 18. The midpoint of PQ. P is 2, minus 7. Q is AB. Midpoint of PQ is 2 plus A divided by 2, minus 7 plus B divided by 2. Using the formula x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Now let us take x coordinate as h, y coordinate as k. Take h is equal to x coordinate 2 plus a divided by 2. Cross multiplying 2h is equal to 2 plus a. Now a is equal to 2h minus 2. Then k is equal to minus 7 plus b divided by 2. Cross multiplying 2k is equal to minus 7 plus b. Now b is equal to 7 plus 2k. So b is equal to 2k plus 7. Plus is an operation, therefore a plus b is equal to b plus a. Therefore 2k plus 7 is b. The point a comma b is on the equation 2x square plus 9y square is equal to 18. Substitute x is equal to a and y is equal to 3. In terms of a is 2h minus 2 whole square plus 9 into 2k plus 7 whole square is equal to 18. Now 2 into, using the formula a minus b whole square, 4h square plus 4 minus 8h plus 9 into 2k plus 7 whole square means a plus b whole square. So 4k square plus 49 plus 28k is equal to 18. Now 8h square plus 8 minus 16h plus 36k square plus 441 plus 252k is equal to 18. Now arranging, we have 8h square plus 36k square minus 16h, then 252k and 441 plus 441 here 441 plus 8. 441 plus 8 is 451. Okay, no, 459. Now the locus of h comma k is 8. H means x, k means y. Substitute h is equal to x, k is equal to y. We have 8x square plus 36y square minus 16x plus 252y plus 431 is sum number 11. If R is any point on the x-axis and Q be any point on the y-axis and P is the variable point. P is the variable point on RQ. Means the moving point with RP is equal to H and PQ is equal to A. Then find the equation of the locus of the point P. Let P of H comma K be a moving point or any point on the path, and let P of H comma K be a variable point on RQ. Draw X and Y axis. PR is a straight line, slanting straight line. Okay. Now midpoint of P is H comma K. Draw a perpendicular line to x-axis from P to T and draw a perpendicular line from P to P means midpoint to y-axis is at S. Then we get one angle theta and another angle k theta. Now theta, these two are same angle. Okay, why? The reason is this is a slanting line. Now H is PT, K is SP. Then take the triangle RTP and PSQ. Sin theta, from the triangle sin theta is equal to K by opposite side by hypotenuse, number 1. Then take next triangle cos theta, next triangle PSQ, cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. So H divided by A, equation number number 1 and 2. Now equation number 1 and 2, we have to take squaring and adding of the equation number 1 and 2. Left hand side sin theta cos theta, so sin square theta plus cos square theta. Right hand side k by b whole square plus h by a whole square. K by b whole square is k square by b square plus h by a whole square is h square by a square. X square by a square plus y square by b square. This is the required equation of the ellipse. Next, sum number 12. If the point P of 6, 2 and Q of minus 2, 1 and R be the vertices of a triangle PQ, and R is the point on the locus of y is equal to x square minus 3x plus 4, then find the equation of the locus of the centroid of the triangle PQ. Let the points be, first point P 6, 2, second point Q minus 2, 1 and R be the point in A, B on the given second degree equation. Curve y is equal to x square minus 3x plus 4. Substitute x is equal to A and y is equal to B in the above equation. Y is equal to x square minus 3x plus 4 becomes B is equal to A square minus 3a plus 4. R is a point A, B. B is a square minus 3a plus 4. Therefore, the point R is a square minus 3a plus 4. The centroid of the triangle PQR. Take first point P, second point Q and third point AB. Now we have to find centroid. First x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3 is the centroid of the triangle. So 6 minus 2 is 4 plus a divided by 3. Here a square minus 3a, 3 plus 4 is 7 divided by 3. Now the coordinate point P is h, k. H is equal to first x coordinate 4 plus a divided by 3. Cross multiplying we get 3h is equal to 4 plus a. A is equal to 3h minus 4. In the same way, we have to take k is equal to a square minus 3a plus 7 divided by 3. Cross multiplying 3k is equal to a square minus 3a plus 7. 3k is equal to 3h whole square. 3h minus 4 whole square minus 3 into 3h minus 4 plus 7. Now arranging, we have 9h square minus 24h minus 9h minus 3k plus 35 is equal to 0. Now 24h minus 24h minus 9h is minus 33h. Therefore, the above equation becomes 9h square minus 33h minus 3y plus 35 is equal to 0. The locus of the point h, k is 9x square minus 33x minus 3k plus 35 is equal to 0. Question number 15. The sum of the distance of the moving point from the point 4, 0 and minus 4, 0 is always 10 units. Means the distance between the moving point and these 2 points is 10 units. Okay. Next, find the equation of the locus of the moving point. Let P of h, k be a moving point. The given point A and B are 4, 0 and minus 4, 0. Given instruction PA, the distance between the moving point and the first point plus the distance between the moving point and the second point will be 10. Distance between them formula x2 minus x1 whole square, square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Using the formula we have h minus 4 whole square plus k minus 0 whole square plus square root of h plus 4 whole square to k into k minus 0 whole square is equal to 10. Now expanding this h minus 4 whole square is h square plus 16 minus 8h plus k minus 0 whole square means k square. Here h plus 4 whole square, therefore h square plus 16 plus 8h using the formula a plus b whole square. Now k minus 0 is k whole square is k square. Now square root of h square plus k square minus 8h plus 16 is equal to 10 minus the second part of the result. The square root of h square plus k square minus plus 8h minus plus 16. Squaring on both sides we have h square plus k square minus 8h plus 16 is equal to, using the formula a minus b whole square. Here a is 10, b is square root of h square plus k square plus 8h plus 16. Using the formula a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. This we have expanding and arranging, we have minus 16h minus 100 is equal to minus 20 of square root of h square plus k square plus 8h plus 6 divided by 4 on both sides. We have minus 4 on both sides, minus 4 on both sides. We have 4h plus 25 is equal to 5 into square root of h square plus k square plus 8h plus 16. Squaring on both sides, we have 4h plus 25 whole square is equal to 5 into square root of h square plus k square plus 8h plus 16. Now 1 by 2, 5 square is 25, square root of h square plus k square, then 8 plus 8h plus 16 is square root of this h square plus k square plus 8h plus 16 whole square is h square plus k square plus 8h plus 16. Now multiply 25 in this bracket. We have 25 h square plus 25 k square plus 8 25 are 200 h plus 16 25 are 400. Now we have 25 h square minus 16 h square plus 25 k square is equal to 625 minus 400. 625 minus 400 is 225. Now 25 h square minus 16 h square is 9 h square. So 9 h square plus 25 k square is equal to 225. The locus of h comma k is x is equal to h is equal to x and k is equal to y. We have 9x square plus 25y square is equal to 225 divided by 225 on both sides. We have x square divided by 225 divided by 9 plus y square divided by 225 divided by 25 is equal to 19. Now 225 divided by 9 is 25. 225 divided by 25 is 9. So we get x square divided by 25 plus y square divided by 9 is equal to 1. This is equation of the ellipse. Okay. Today homework ex number 6.1, sum number 13 and 14. Any doubt? Reply the message. Thank you.